Thank you for bidding on me in the auction. I am so flattered that somebody your age would be a fan of my work.
I don't know who the hell you are.
In Here Today, Billy Crystal and Tiffany Haddish are trading their outgoing stand-up routines for more heartfelt fare. Crystal is an aging comedy writer who gets diagnosed with a form of dementia. He meets Haddish, a street singer with a flair for the dramatic. The two form an unlikely relationship.
Oh, Billy, you directed this, you co-wrote the screenplay. This felt like a very personal story to watch you perform. Can you tell me a little bit about why you wanted to tell the story?
Yeah, I mean, when Alan Zoibel and I started writing, he actually had that experience that opens our relationship. He had this charity auction from hell, and I saw him tell the story on Letterman, and I wrote him immediately. I said, Alan, this thing with the toxic shock with the seafood and the ambulance and no insurance, and it's charity luncheon costs you $2,300. What a great way to meet.
Here Today explores the relationships that happen when you least expect it with a person who may not outwardly seem like the right fit.
Charlie and Emma are very different characters. How would you define their relationship?
I would say that it's a friendmance. A friendship romance. It's not necessarily any romantic activity going down, but it's so sweet, and it is kind of romantic, their friendship, because, you know, she sees him and it's like, hey, I'm here for you. Who are they?
That's my family.
If they're your family, why do you have their names written down?
Charlie, you can't be alone anymore.
Emma helps Charlie finish one last piece of work before, as he says, his words run out. The two form an intimate, non-sexual bond. Haddish says she's felt that kind of closeness with people in her real life.
I have a very few number of friends that are willing to do that for me personally, and they have done things like that for me, and I'm like, I'm in love with you, but not like I want to take my clothes off in love with you, but like I'm in love with the things that you're doing and the way that you treat me and the way that you talk to me and share the energy with me. Like, that is the most beautiful thing in the world. And I think it's one of the most beautiful things you can do as a human being is find someone to connect with in a way that we grow together.
Crystal, who also directed the film, says it was important for him to accurately represent what it's like for someone who is losing their words in this way. He wants audiences to know that while it is a comedy, there's also a lot of depth to this story.
And, you know, we'll be funny, but there's so much more to happen in this movie. I want to have fun. I want to laugh. I want to not be scared. And I want to write the book, and I want to do all of that with you.
Hell yeah.